Joined in studio by a future first-round NFL draft pick, in all likelihood. Our guy, Eli Apple, is here. First of all, so the obvious question is this. You're just days away now from probably one of the biggest moments of your life.
Right.
So how are you handling that, the excitement versus the nerves and anxiety that goes along with that?
It's a very exciting time. So I'm just with family and just talking to them a lot and just trying to stay a little composed a little bit because you're going through a crazy time and it's about to get even crazier come Thursday. So you're going to be like relaxed and you don't want to have too many emotions going into it because you don't know what can happen. You don't have any control.
One of the things that a lot of guys who are going into the draft process get asked is, hey, you know where you're going? And obviously you don't know that. Nobody knows where they're going. But who are the teams that maybe you've had the most conversations with? Who are the folks that you've maybe been a little bit further down the road with in terms of getting ready for this thing?
Well, I had visits with a lot of teams, and it was about 8 teams I visited with.
Okay.
And they were all great. And the team that probably showed the most interest was like the Dolphins. They liked me a lot. And then the Oakland Raiders. I didn't visit with them, but I've talked to them a lot at the Combine and away from that as well on the phone and stuff. So the Raiders, the Dolphins, the Buccaneers liked me a little bit. And the Steelers, of course, those teams.
Yeah, talked about your mom. Your mom is a fantastic person, Eli Apple. She's a great follow on Twitter, by the way. And she is so insanely proud of you and what you've accomplished in your life and your football career. She showed me a photo. I met her last year at the Ohio State Rutgers football game. She showed me a photo of the first time you came to Ohio State to football camp. And there's a little Eli Apple with Jim Tressel. Do you remember how old you were in that photo?
About
like
11.
11 years old or so?
Right.
Did 11-year-old Eli Apple forecast this for himself?
Never in a million years I would expect myself to be in this type of position. I've always been the one to like dream big and all that, and I used to have a vision board, and I used to have all this stuff on my vision board, going to Ohio State, even like when I was 11, going to Ohio State, playing for the NFL, having a job like this, like that's still on my vision board. So, I mean, I envisioned it, but you never know for sure. You just want to take one day at a time and stuff. But I would have never guessed it would turn out like this, and it's a dream come true so far.
As you look back at your Ohio State career, you were in the stadium Saturday for the spring game, 100,000 people there to watch practice, and you're not on that team now. When you look back at your career and what you guys accomplished, you all won a national championship together, a Big Ten title together, won a whole lot of football games. What's maybe the proudest achievement of your career?
I would say definitely winning that championship. That's something I'm always going to remember. Those group of guys and the sacrifices we made throughout that year, a lot happened, and it's just crazy to that we did that and stuff because nobody expected that. You know, losing that game against Virginia Tech and throughout the whole season, going through up and downs and stuff as a player myself and as a team too. So that's something I guess down the road, like 20, 30 years down the road, when I'm still in contact with some of my teammates, that's something we can always look back to and be like, wow, we did something special.
There's a dress code for this draft now. I mean, you got to look good, not okay.
I know that.
What are we wearing?
I can't tell you.
Yes, you can. You can tell me.
I'm not going to.
Who am I going to tell?
Divulge anything yet. It's going to be nice, though. It's
okay.
Gonna be a nice little look. Kind of like yours right now, but a little bit more.
So black suit?
Not black suit. Kind of, but not really black. It's going to be something different.
Grayscale? Like charcoal. You help me out, man. Come on. How about a tie? Are you wearing a full tie or are you wearing a bow tie?
Tie. No
full tie, yeah. No bow tie. There's also a red carpet for this deal.
Right.
So are you fired up to walk a red carpet?
Yeah, me and my mom and little sister, we're going to kill it. So we're looking forward to that, especially my mom. She's going to have something that you guys will like for sure. Her dress is going to be nice.
Her dress is like on fire, like the fire emoji.
It's kind of like that,
yeah. Apple's dress.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think it's even more than the fire emojis. It's going to be crazy.
You, sir, you are selling it. I respect that. Do you expect any of the guys who are invited to wear something reprehensible, like Jalen Rose from the NBA draft in the mid-'90s? Any of these guys do you think are going to show up and look just hideous?
I'm not going to say hideous. That's kind of insulting.
Yes.
I'm not going to go that far. I'm going to say somebody like a Darren Lee is going to come out with something crazy, unpredictable, because that's just how he is. Who else? Maybe Zeke. Zeke, he has a good fashion taste, so I don't know. But Darren's the guy. He's my main candidate to come out and just wow a lot of people.
Wear something that gets some attention.
Yeah.
You look very good in the logo, my man. Like you feel like you belong in that crest.
Yes, sir. I feel like an NFL player right now. So
pretty good deal.
Yes, sir.
Pretty good fraternity. Well, it's been a pleasure to watch you not only go through this process, but to grow and to go from that kid with the Jim Tressel photo at 11 years old
Right.
to see what you're doing now. And it's just been a pleasure to watch it grow, and I can't wait to see what happens next, buddy.
Yes, sir. Appreciate
Great.
it. Thank you.
Eli Apple, formerly of the Ohio State Buckeyes.